Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
So you mentioned a civilization called Kachina. Is it Kachina?
Kachinas.
Kachinas.
Not exactly what you would call a civilization. They are a type of interdimensional being. They exist in a dimension that you would consider to be in between other dimensions, like the connecting network between dimensions. They live in that dimension. They are of spirit, but also of something slightly different than that. They are archetypal expressions, symbols, and reflections with autonomous consciousness that has to do with ancient times, ancient wisdom, eternity, and other kinds of ideas and energies. And many people can connect to them through different kinds of spiritual practices, especially those that have to do with connections to nature and the earth. So yes, what about them?
Okay. Yeah, they sounded unique in the sense that you said intradimensional. So
Yes.
it's like the way they sit or the way they exist.
They exist in the borders between different dimensions, which is, as I said, a dimension unto itself, but a unique one, a different one.
Yeah, that's really interesting. In the past, I've heard you speak of another civilization, I guess is what I would say, but they're on they live on a planet or something like that that's in the Baroque, kind of like our Baroque period, or our, I'm trying to think of how I would describe that, but I don't know. I was wondering if you remember, or if
Speak
you
up.
Yeah, I was wondering if you could remember or tell me the name of that civilization.
Again, your definition?
Yeah, they exist in like, they live out like their culture. It's very similar to our Baroque period.
Oh, you are talking about the civilization around Barnard's star.
That sounds close, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so
Their civilization in their evolution is similar to what you call your Renaissance era.
that's it, Renaissance. Okay.
Yes.
When we have, say, full disclosure or
Yes.
that, will we be able to interact with them?
Not for a while. You have to become more like us so that you can travel on your own to their solar system and become their UFOs. We are, in a sense, leaving their civilization alone so they can be one of the first interactions and contacts that Earth has of other civilizations, similar to the way that we contact other civilizations. So they are your test case.
Okay, cool. So my next question is about belief systems, I suppose.
Yes?
So I have a fear, and this fear, I'm not afraid of what happens after I die.
Yes.
I'm afraid of how I will die.
Well, how do you imagine that you will die that seems so fearful?
I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to die, so it scares me, the idea of, say, maybe pain or...
So you are saying that you simply prefer not to experience pain. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
That you would like to die simply and easily?
Yeah.
All right, well then go ahead and do that.
Okay.
What is it that you believe will determine that transition?
Yeah, and I think that's maybe it, is that I think that it's set up for me. Like it's something that is inevitable, and when that happens,
So you understand that you set it up, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you believe that you chose a particularly nasty way to die?
Well, I see I don't think anyone comes in saying, I want to die like this.
Oh, but sometimes they do, because it depends on what purpose that serves. Now, yes, it's true, for the most part, people may forget that they have a choice and have made a choice, and so they may just simply let it run its course and experience the idea of pain. But since you're asking the question, that obviously means you have some conscious recognition that it's possible to change that. Yes? Yeah. Or you wouldn't be asking the question. You wouldn't even consider the possibility that you might be able to consider something different. So the fact that you can ask the question is usually an indication that you can choose right now a way that would work better for you. Yes?
Yeah. Okay.
So how would you like to transition?
In my sleep.
Which means what?
Like
In your sleep or floating in a pool or...
Like just peaceful, just like
Yes,
real
all
chill.
right.
Yeah.
Well, then again, there is nothing preventing that. If you believe that it doesn't really serve you, if there's no lesson to be learned that you can't learn in life by experiencing the idea of a painful transition, then there's no need to experience it that way. Yes? And remember, in that sense, death is really just like waking up from a dream, because physical reality is a dream. You do understand that you're in spirit right now, yes?
Like
None of you leave spirit. That's your natural state. You are just dreaming that you've left. That's what physical reality is. A portion of your greater being in non-physical reality is pretending that it's no longer in the spirit realm. But you are there right now, the greater portion of you. And this portion that is seemingly the whole of your identity as a physical being, to the version of you that is in spirit right now, is just about the same as the size of your fingernail. That's your physical being, to the spirit that you are. Do you understand? So just like you wake up in the morning from a dream, yes? Is that painful?
No.
Well, then same idea. You're just going to wake up and go, oh, that seemed so real, but now I know that was just a dream and this is who I actually am. Yes?
Yeah.
Does that sound more preferable?
Yeah.
All right. Then it can be that way for you. Unless, of course, you choose to be a masochist
Yeah, I'd prefer.
and feel like you need to punish yourself for something at the end of your life. Is that something you believe you need?
No.
All right. Then there is no need to experience that. Yes?
Yeah.
Can be over in a blink. In fact, if you really are actually at any point in your life done, all you have to do is lie down and close your eyes and say, I'm ready to go. And then count to 10. If you can open your eyes at the end, you're not done. Because it can be that easy if you actually are done. You can just say, I'm done. Lie down, close your eyes, and go. Yes?
Yeah.
Is this helping?
Yeah, it's helping.
Oh, all right. You feel a little bit more relaxed about your death?
A little bit. Yeah.
If you want, we will be happy to show up at the moment of your death with pitchforks.
You could show up, but maybe no pitchforks. Just, a friendly hello.
But we would only do that to make you laugh. And that way you get to die laughing.
There you go. That'd be cool.